Hey, True Badger Token. Nice to see you today on a Friday. We made it through the week. I can hardly believe it. It's been a crazy week, fun week. We've got a lot accomplished, you guys. So this is our daily update of nSights DeFi Trader, and I'm excited to. We have Brendan on again. We had Brendan yesterday, and now or 2 days ago, I guess, and now we've got him on again with Doug Kyle, and we'll be going through an update for you. So hey, guys,
Hey, Deb.
how's everything going?
Good. Mr. Brendan, how are you?
It's Friday. I'm always good on Friday.
Yeah.
Yes. You know, Fridays, we keep talking. Fridays are all the same to us, but it doesn't matter. It's still Friday,
Right.
you know? So whatever we got to tell ourselves to feel good, I guess, huh?
Right.
So, all right, guys, we did have a big breakthrough yesterday. So let's go through it. So, and I'm going to share my screen here with you guys because this is, it's a big deal. It's one of the things that was absolutely keeping us from going live and should keep any platform from going live. The accuracy of the transaction is critical, meaning that the amount of tokens that you receive or reported to receive and the price in which you transacted that buy or sell at has to be accurate because everything depends on that. And I'm going to show you an example. I'm going to show you this one right here, this 93,826 number of tokens received. We've been working since the beginning of this, I think, guys, with different calculations, trying to pull data from different places. I talked about this a little bit, I think, yesterday, but we actually found the code, and I think we found what makes this accurate and gives us the same reported information as BSC scan has on it. So what we don't want to do is end up with having what we think we have either more or less tokens than what we actually have, and that what is actually sitting on the blockchain and on the contract. When I go to this, I'm going to show you what happened here. I'll click on this, I'll pull up the transaction. You'll see the 93,826. I'll go to the hash here, and you'll see the 93,826. We match exactly now. That same transaction, and I did it on Pancake Swap. It's easy for me to match when I do it inside nSights, but I did it on the exchange. I did it on a third-party exchange, and I wanted to see the results that I got inside nSights and the results that PooCoin got, and then the actual results that we see here on the exchange. We need to match the exchange. That's what we do now. And we're testing this on 21 tokens right now. We just got the code and all the process yesterday. We implemented it for 21 tokens last night, and we're testing 21 tokens to make sure that the code is giving us what we need back. So far, so good. If I go to that exact same transaction, and I'll go back here to nSights, you can see we did that at 1021, so to speak. I'll go back to nSights over here, and I'll scroll down. I'm trying to scroll down. Here's that transaction, 1021 on PooCoin. Look at the number of tokens they're saying, 112,704. Not accurate at all, not even close, right? Let's go back to nSights. It's 93,826, not only on nSights, but it's 93,826 on Binance Smart Chain. And so this is, if I were to use this system, if I were to use PooCoin as my trading system, meaning that I needed to count on that number, when I went to sell, if this is the number that PooCoin says I got, I went to sell, what would be the problem? I'm trying to sell 112, right? 112 million tokens, when in reality, I only got 93 million tokens. Does that create a problem? Yes or no? You bet it does, right?
Nah,
Because,
no problem. You just borrow some tokens from somewhere and sell them.
well, I saw Mr. Ken Todd on the call, and I know he would kick some in for me. Not
Right?
a doubt about that. But guys, this is a game of accuracy. Is there going to be issues and problems from time to time? Yes, absolutely. But you got to have a basis to start with, as accurate as you can make it. I believe we've crossed over that now. I believe that we're on the path that gives us that accuracy. So what we're working on now is everything that is related to tradability going into next week. I'm going to talk a little bit about that real quick. The things that we need to have going into next week is, and I don't know because this is a little temperamental, but I'll see if I can do this here because they were working earlier. Let me disconnect and reconnect my wallet because I've been doing things in the background. And reconnect. So I'm going to go through everything that I'm telling the team and a boss. Oh, and here's the other reason I had Alpaca. Okay, now I feel better. Let me put nSights back up.
I thought maybe you miraculously were out buying alpaca, maybe for testing purposes.
Yeah, no, this another deal to add to the blooper reel.
We have too many. No room for more.
We got lots of bloopers, right? So here are my trades. I took 3 trades this morning, the little blue arrows there. You see them. I can highlight the price that it's saying that they were done at. So that's getting done. I need that to be refined and make sure that's really right on. I need that more than I need the whales, but I would like the whales done too. The whales are not done. This isn't accurate. So I want everything that relates to trading, meaning that I can see my trades, I can see the whales. When I go here to place an order, it's accurate. Right now it is. So that's done and that's working great. The other side of this that I need done and make sure that everything is accurate is that these are accurate. This is not accurate right now because it gave me a duplicate trade OPIC. This didn't really happen. For some reason, it mapped something, but they'll clean that up. That needs to be fixed. When I go to the stats here and I actually select these to trade from, and I do a calculation, all of these numbers need to be accurate and I need to make sure that they're right on. So I want this working. I want the mapping of the trades. If I were to do a custom mapping to one of these, I'd want this needs to be accurate. Those are the tradability things. Those few things there. Once we can buy and sell, do our accumulation or our cost averaging by linking them together and do our custom mapping, when those things are working the way I wanted to, we're ready to go live. I believe that we just solved the biggest hurdle to that yesterday, last night, going into today with the numbers that you saw. That was the thing that we couldn't get right because we were, again, trying to do calculations, pulling information from different places to do calculations. What we found yesterday was an API that we can pull from that gives us the accurate price data that we needed. And so that's what we're using. So if that continues to work going into Monday and Tuesday, then we have solved that problem. We will make sure all the other things work. My goal would be then sometime very, very shortly to pull the trigger to go live so that we can start trading together. Okay. So we're that close. So guys, that is my portion of the update. I don't know if Deb and Brendan want to share anything or if we got any questions. So we can take it from there.
I'm not seeing any questions quite yet. One of the things that I wanted to mention is Doug was going through the token differences that we were seeing on PooCoin, and then we see them right on in NSI. It's important to remember that when you go to PancakeSwap and you do a swap out there, and you want to go back and see, well, exactly how many tokens did I get for how much did you give me PancakeSwap? You can't. That data doesn't exist. You have to go to BSC scan to see what you got. So you would never know if PancakeSwap said you were supposed to get this much and you actually only got this much, right? PooCoin does show it, but what we're finding is they're not as accurate as we thought we were. And in fact, they're not as accurate as I thought they were this morning as I was fighting for what have we done? Because I've not noticed this on PooCoin before, and yet we're right on in nSights. So what have we done, nSights? Because I think I thought nSights was wrong. I thought nSights did something to mess with the blockchain, right? Doug was like, "That's not going to happen." But it's
PooCoin could never be wrong.
Well, no, but it's these systems that we use and that we have used. And we've never really questioned the accuracy of what we were looking at before. We've never really dug into you just assume what you're looking at is what, when you're looking at the screen and you see your trade shows up on the screen, you figure all of everything you're looking at is real. Yes. But it's not. It's not. Yeah. So it's just.
I'm biting my tongue.
It is beyond me to realize, and this is why we're here, right? We've come full circle. We realized months and months ago that you couldn't get to all of the data in one place, and you couldn't really have an accurate assessment of what you've done, right? You just look at the next coin and you go buy some, and then you sell some and you buy some, and you assume that
everything's okay.
You assume you're in profit, right? Of course I'm in profit. I'm still trading.
Money in the bank.
We're good.
It's like never balancing your checkbook.
Right. Well, that's another story there.
So guys, I got Deb is saying this. I got to go back through this with you guys. Okay. Abbas, Deb, Candace, and I are on this morning. And we're noticing that NSI is matching BS scan exactly. It's matching. And Deb kept going, but PooCoin's not matching. So what did nSights do? This was her question. What did nSights do to force BSC scan to match our insights? I went, Deb, it's the blockchain. That's not possible. She kept going, well, PooCoin doesn't match. I go, I know, but we do. Well, what did we do to make that happen? How did we make the blockchain match us? Like we put out a number. Now, blockchain, you got to write this number because you're going to match us.
In my defense, there's been an awful lot of calculations going on to try to get some of these numbers, right?
That's true. And he kept talking about that this morning. Calculations, which was kind of messing with you.
Yeah, because I'm a data gal. Data is what data is. Data can't change. Data is science. That is what it is. At the point of time that data hit that transaction and it was done, It is done. There's no going back. There's no changing it. There's no calculating anything. So I get a little hot when I think somebody's calculating something after a transaction. So yeah, if it's not for somebody questioning everything, then what do we have, right?
That's exactly right.
And the second thing I want to mention is we did talk about a trade that I took yesterday, which was Deb made a horrible, disastrous, questionable, and I was testing nSights when I made this decision to make this trade, right? And I did it and I regretted it until I didn't regret it anymore because it was back up in profit. And I was able to sell it in profit, get all my money back. And by the way, I put a new trade in, same coin, and watching that now. So I just
Deb followed her rules. She followed her plan, which was
I did.
Her plan, and she's put in a man-made or woman-made or Deb-made grid with some cost averaging and some smart trading.
Yeah. Yeah, right, right. Yeah. And Brennan and I had a discussion, I don't know if it was last night or this morning.
Yeah, well, that's another thing, Deb. You're in trouble. Deb doesn't sleep apparently because 6 my time is 3 your time, Deb.
Right. Yes. And I was working, but I was also taking a look at that token. But yeah, but it's a, you know what I love? We're going to find for us, we have our Nexus ecosystem tokens that guys, you know, grab them, fill your buckets, hang on to those. Those are phenomenal. But we also need to find a lot of really great tokens to trade, to really play with and trade. And I am suddenly so excited about really digging in and finding those tokens and you know, having that great list of tokens that you can, and what makes it tradable? Volume. You've got other people trading. It goes up, it goes down. You don't want to look for the ones that just do this, you know, rocket ship and you chase them all day. And that there's one that's rocket shipping right now that I'm keeping an eye on because I can't wait for it to dump.
Yeah,
I can't wait for it to plummet.
I think another way to say this, right?
So I can get in.
Like, you know, nSights and True Badger and you know, Safest, right? We're in like a, you know, there's different phases, right? It's just like a business, right? We're in different phases of business, right? Right now we're really counting on and trying to maximize, right, the support, right? When you guys basically buy our tokens, you're supporting our project, right? When our projects mature, right, when they get to these higher daily volumes, then they become much more tradable, right? And then you're really looking to hopefully continue to support our project, but at the same time you have opportunities to buy the dips and sell the swing, you know, when it swings up, right? And I think recognizing that and us getting, you know, putting the tools in your hands with nSights to make it easier to do that and to see that and to understand that, I think that's going to be a huge win for everybody, right? And that's something that there's nothing out there that we know of in this space right now. So nSights is going to fill that gap along with the guidance and I don't want to go too deep, but the opportunities, right, we're going to have to trade together, you know, whether it's trading together or the grids that we build, right? The pseudo grids and things like that. I think this is a neat opportunity, or, you know, the overused, right? Where we are ground floor, right? We're kind of ground floor and where we are at in the evolution of our business. And, you know, the technology we launch is ahead of the curve, right? I mean, if we're ground floor and our technology is going to be outpacing what's out there, that's a good place to be.
Yeah.
I think.
Great place to be.
Absolutely.
Well, every time you say buy the dips, I think, you know, thank God for Mary, because she did that when she married me.
Yeah, right.
But she didn't realize there's no sell opportunity, Doug. She didn't realize that she.
Right?
I got a friend, Ronnie. He says, you know, they made the decision. They're stuck. They're in it for life. So,
and we had
not our trades though. Our trades aren't like that.
Right.
I have another call
here on YouTube, so I just want to make sure we address it before I forget about it. Actually, so this is more of a Deb question. Someone on YouTube wants to get some feedback potentially from Doug, but so basically, how do we help him from a support standpoint, or can you direct them or give them a place to reach out to us in order to coordinate something like that?
Sure. Yeah. Gary, absolutely. Gary's a friend of the show. So, he's on every single day. We can absolutely get you on a call, Gary. And yeah, that'll be a lot of fun.
Yeah.
So how does he contact? Because he's not part of Digi. I asked if you're part of Digi, can you get into the Skype, but he's not part of Digi. So how can we have him reach out?
Always the hard part. Gary, I'm not sure. I don't go on Facebook very often anymore. However, I think we recently became best friends on Facebook or Twitter or somewhere. So I will reach out to you, Gary, and we'll get something set up.
Yeah, and for the tokens that you guys are trading, try to just get a list to Candace or Deb of the DeFis that you're trading.
Yes, good.
I'm going to say this. I may get a call from a lawyer here that on some transactions that I'm doing that I got to take. So if I do, I'm going to take it. I don't want to act rude. So
Sure. Yeah, we'll talk about the token thing and then we'll end it. But yes, Candace, you're right. In fact, Gary, why don't you go ahead and send an email to support@digibot.com. Oh, not Gary. This is for the tokens. Sorry. The tokens. Yesterday we got one token request from you all. Everybody who was on the call had one token you were trading. I did go check out the token. In fact, I've added the token into our system because we didn't have that one. And we're excited about that. But please, if you're trading tokens currently that you are in love with or you think would be great tokens to trade and you'd like to continue to trade those once you're inside of nSights, send to support@digibot.com, support@digibot.com, digiebot.com, and we will watch for those and see if we've already got them, and if we haven't, then we'll get those added.
Yeah. And guys, just hang on. You know, we have some major things that we're working on. That's this call coming here.
Hold on.
And you know, if everything falls into place, guys, you won't believe how blessed you are to be on this path with us doing what we're doing. And it's just going to blow up and you guys are just going to be excited. So
in a good way.
Some people selling, you're going to be very sad. The people that are holding or buying, you guys, if everything comes through that we're working on, oh my goodness, it's a great day to be in this universe with us doing what we're doing. No doubt. So, all right, that's all I got. See the Digi peeps tomorrow morning for our Digi call, and everybody else, we'll see you next week. Have a great weekend. Be safe. And, you know, Marcus trying to push up, guys.
Yeah,
Keep it going. All right. Take care, everybody.
Thank you.